Okay, in this lesson, I quickly want to share with you the bank statement where you have to calculate the bank fees. Okay, so this fall under the bank fees, ne? Okay, let's start. You will get a column that has got a debit and a credit. So you must know that those are transactions amount. Transaction amount can either be a debit or can be a credit. A credit is positive, a debit is negative. Okay, let's get that right. I will show you how to use it. Okay, let's just say, let's rephrase and say that the credit you add it, the debit you minus it. Debit you minus it, the credit you add it. Okay, and then the first balance that they give you, the balance brought forward, it starts by being the old balance. Okay, and then now the formulas that you use to calculate the new balance. The new balance is the one that is in the line. Okay, so if I underline for this date, this one will be my new balance and on top will be the old balance. Okay, new balance, old balance, and this will be my transaction amount. So because it's on the debit, I will subtract it. So the formula to get the new balance, this one, you say that new balance is equal to old balance plus credit. But in this case, we don't have credit, we have debit. So we will use this formula. New balance is equals to old balance minus debit. Okay, so for me to get this new balance, I must say this new balance is equals to the old balance, which is 7,800 minus 4,500. And I will get this amount. Okay, that's my new balance. But if I go to the next line again, this is my transaction amount, it is a debit, and this is my new balance. But if I have to calculate and get this new balance, the formula is new balance is equals to old balance minus debit. You see, okay, then you will be able to get the answer. So for example here, they are asking us for new balance. So the new balance is the old balance minus debit, because the debit I always minus it. Okay, so if for example I had to get this one, I didn't know this one would be, this is the new balance, right? Is equals to old balance plus credit, because the credit I added. Okay, so you get it. So for the formulas for getting new balance are 2 is the one for plus credit and minus debit. Okay, all right. And then now I want you to know how to calculate the fee if you are given old balance and new balance. So here you see we are asked for fee. This is the fee. It doesn't matter. The fee is also a transaction amount. It can fall on the debit only. So the fee, okay, this is the fee. If you have old and new balance, if you have old and new balance, remember this is the line. I would underline this, okay, where the fee is, so to get my new and old balance. So the fee formula would be old balance minus new balance, and you will get this fee. Okay, but sometimes they ask you to calculate the fee using the formula. Okay, they will tell you that and they will give you the formula. Let's go to the bottom of this problem and I will show you how do they do that. So you see now, number 1.62, they ask you, they give you the formula. They say use the formula to calculate the value of C. You see, C is a fee, so we must calculate it, and they give you the formula. This is the formula, 2 rand 10 cent plus 1.2% of the amount. So please, when you get these formulas, change it to these words. You say fee is equal to bank fee plus transaction amount times percentage plus additional amount if there is additional amount here. Okay, if there is no additional amount here, you don't put this option, but it's fine. So now let's look at C. We will underline C. Okay, so we will take our bank fee, we will put it here. And what is the transaction amount? Okay, the transaction amount will be the one that is at the top. You see, now this is the transaction amount. Okay, so transaction amount, then I multiply it by the percentage fee, and I add to the additional amount. If I have, I should get what is the bank fee. And then you see, so rewrite the formula like that. Remember, if you are asked for the fee, then your transaction amount will be at the top. It can either be on the debit side or on the credit side. Okay, you take the transaction amount that is at the top of that line of the fee. Now, for example, here they ask us for D in the next problem, in the next line. But in this case, they gave us the formula that is different. Okay, you see? So we have a bank fee, we have a factor, we have every amount. So I want you to know to rewrite the formula like this. Fee is equal to bank fee plus transaction amount divide by every amount times the factor. Okay, so please, when you get these formulas, rewrite them like this. Okay, then let's go and check for D. I want us to go and check for D quickly in the table. So D, there we have D, you see, and then we said a D is going to be equal to the bank fee. And for D, our transaction amount will be this one, 1,250. Okay, so let's go down to the formula. And then we said a D is going to be this bank fee plus the transaction amount, which is 1,250, divided by every amount, which is 100 Rand, and then times the factor, which is 1 Rand. Then you should get your answer. Okay, so I want you to attempt this question. I will send it to you and you do it, please. So the bank fees, if you get it in this format, the statement, please use what I've covered on the video. Okay, but if it's on the previous example, you can rewrite your table. Okay, thanks. Please do this problem.